Alright everybody, what's going on? You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen it on screen by now, and you've seen the title. And I do want to say, everybody, grab some popcorn because this video is going to be pretty long, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it because I do, and I'm actually very passionate about this subject. And if you thought I was passionate about Modern Warfare, I'm even more passionate about how esports has just ruined gaming entirely. I'm very passionate about casual gaming, you could say. I don't really like the way how esports kind of just ruined everything that was special about gaming in general. So if you're gonna get your panties in a twist, for lack of a better term, and get all triggered at me for basically speaking the truth, in what is, in my opinion, the truth at least, then feel free to click off this video now before I get into how esports completely ruined gaming. And yeah, with that being said, and with this long intro being said, let's get right into it. First thing I do want to talk about of how esports has completely ruined casual gaming is, I swear there's not a single kid on Twitter or who isn't bragging about what esports team they're signed to, or what professional team they're signed to, or this and that and everything. And oh my, it's annoying, dude. Like, these people are like, and how much money are you making? What team are you signed to? It's like everybody has to be signed to a team right now. Right? Like, everybody has to be signed to a team. I swear, I like the old days when it was just like the teams that we had, I guess, well, you could call them teams, or like clans or whatever, was like, you had FaZe, which was basically a sniping clan, and then you had a bunch of wannabe FaZe clans. And I, not entirely wannabe, but mostly kind of wannabe or inspired by FaZe, or whatever you want to say, which was like your Soar, your Obey, your Dare, and all of those teams in general. We haven't even got to competitive esports yet, which I will get to later. But you have all these teams, right? They're all like, I guess, more or less clans or something, but they're like these sniping clans. Nothing was wrong with that. Nothing was wrong with that, right? But now it seems like everybody's got to be on these sniping clans or these sniping teams or these organizations in order to be like cool or something. I don't really know, man. Like, it's a cool thing to be signed to this team that basically says what you can and cannot make, like what content you can and cannot make, what you can and cannot say, and basically just controls you. That's cool. And then people go out of their way to try hard to try to join these teams because they think it's going to boost their YouTube or their Twitch or something like that. So they go out of their way to basically pump out montages and sweat their balls off to try to join like Carnage Clan or something, which everybody in Carnage Clan is cheating. You're not going to join playing legitimately. They're all using some sort of cheat. I'm sorry, that's just a fact. If you can't take the facts, well, you got a problem, man, because literally everybody in those Carnage Clan is cheating. And that's not opinion. Well, I guess I don't have 100% proof of this being fact, but it's there's a really good chance that everybody in Carnage is cheating with some kind of, like, whether it be some extra aim assist with that Cronus Max or something. I haven't even made a whole video on the Cronus Max yet. But there's these kids who are sweating to try to join like Carnage or something because they think, oh my god, I want to be like my favorite Carnage member. I want to be like Korean Savage and sell my Corvette and basically make everybody pay for my sick dad's cost because I don't want to sell my brand new Corvette and I have millions of dollars, but I don't want to spend some on my sick dad because I'm a horrible son, which he did say in his own video. That Korean Savage said himself that he's a horrible son. But, you know, with Korean Savage out of the way, all these kids are just sweating because they want to be like these guys. And it's ruining the casual experience for everybody else. Like, the casual experience that everyone else has been enjoying for years, right? Like, people have been enjoying casual gaming for years. And then these, like, esports teams or organizations, they come along and they just decide, let's base a team off of pub stomping? Like, what? I'm sorry, what is pub stomping? Like, I'm aware you go into lobbies and you just basically try hard to try to get views and stuff and drop nukes like Korean Savage with your Cronus Max cheats and everything. But, like, what? My guy. I don't understand it. I really don't understand these esports teams. And then we have the competitive esports, which is a whole nother thing that's completely ruined it. Because everybody thinks that in order to have fun, they gotta be like these esports people. And skill-based matchmaking isn't helping with this. It's kind of honestly just making it worse. And I'm lagging my booty off here, so sorry for that. But competitive esports, oh my god, dude. It is a whole nother level of just stupidity, man. Like, and it ruins gaming. It ruins gaming because, again, everybody's tryharding because they all want to be like these, I guess, like, they want to be in, like, competitive Call of Duty, and where there's literally pros admitting to using Adderall, which I'll probably make a video on later, but there's an ex-esports player who literally said everybody in the COD scene is on Adderall. Like, you want to be like that? Like, do these people want to be like that? They're ruining everybody else's experience because they want to be like their favorite pro Call of Duty player who's got a prescription for Adderall because he went to the doctor and, like, was like, oh, doctor, I have ADHD. You know, Dr. Phil or Dr. Dan on the side of the road gave him a prescription for Adderall. It's like, so what? He lives out of a van. He's still a registered doctor. Dr. Dan hooked me up with my ADHD Adderall prescription. So yeah, Dr. Dan hooked me up. So what? He lives out the side of a van. And all these kids want to be like them. Like, do you really want to destroy your life, man, using freaking Adderall for video games? It's ridiculous. And I swear, I'm literally playing against kids on Adderall in my games because their reaction time is just, it's lightning quick, man. It's unbelievable. And none of this would have happened without esports. None of this would have happened without any bit of esports. It wouldn't have happened. Like, has gaming and popularity gone up because of esports? Yes. But has the want for people to be competitive, I guess you can say, gone up? Yes. Everybody's so damn competitive now. And it's like you can't enjoy a casual game, and Modern Warfare isn't helping with this. Because, you know, you can't get a video with me without me mentioning Modern Warfare here or there. But it's ridiculous. Like, in the skill-based matchmaking systems that are in games now are only pushing this whole competitive idea and this whole esports idea that just ruins, like, all of these I guess we call gamers and casual gamers and stuff. Like, what about 90, probably 80, at least, I'm going to say at least 70%, and I'm lowballing on, this is Call of Duty, at least, I think, at least 70% doesn't care about YouTube, doesn't care about Reddit, doesn't care about Twitter, and they just work a 9-to-5 job, they get home, and they just play the newest Call of Duty game. And that's it. They don't even read the patch notes. They're pretty much completely out of tune with everything that's going on, but they just play the game because they enjoy it. And that's, like, 70, I'm 70%. I'm lowballing here. I would say 70% of the community doesn't care about this esports, and yet it's being pushed so hard right now by these game developers are pushing this esports and just ruining the fun of gaming. They're ruining the guy who wanted to work his 9-to-5 job, come home, and because of this esports scene that's been popping off, and Fortnite is actually a big culprit of this with their whole World Cup thing, racking in millions of dollars, and it's all I could hear about in the news. Fortnite making millions of dollars. Fortnite making millions of dollars. Fortnite player makes millions of dollars. It's obnoxious, but it's happening. and that's why there's this huge push for these esports and competitive scene now that nobody likes. Nobody wants this huge push for competitive, and it's all because of the rise of esports that the casuals have literally been shoved aside, which is 70% of the player base. Again, lowballing at 70% of the player base. And we've all just been pushed aside because of because esports for junk, man. Like, I don't know what else to describe it as. It's junk, man. It's not fun. It's not fun. Like, sure, it's cool to watch every once in a while. It's like sports, right? It's like, it's kind of like the NBA almost. Like, they're trying to be like the NBA, MLB, NHL. Like, is it fun to watch NHL hockey? Yes. With that being said, do I play rep hockey? Absolutely not. When I play hockey, do I play it competitively? Yeah, every once in a while. But do I play with friends? Yes. Same thing. Like, I'm terrible at basketball. I don't play basketball competitively at all. But if my friends invite me over, it's like, hey, you want to play some basketball real quick? You know, oh, guys, look, it's an esports team calling me up here. Yeah, no, I'm not joining your esports team. Anyways, I can play some pickup basketball with somebody and not take it competitively at all. I can just have some fun. Nobody's really trying, and we're just having a good time. Having some jokes and having a good time, and that's really all we're doing. And that's what gaming should be like. That's how competitive gaming, I guess or casual gaming should be. It should be like games of pickup hockey or pickup basketball or whatever sport you like. You're just playing chess or checkers with your grandma. Like, just, you don't care. You're just having fun. You're just in the moment. You're just relaxed. Nobody cares. Nobody's taking this seriously. And then, because of these big esports teams, these huge competitive losers who, whenever you call them out for being a complete and utter loser, get really, really, like, pissed, for lack of a better word, that you don't like competitive gaming and stuff, and that you're not on an esports team or whatever. And they get all mad, man. Because you're like, dude, you're ruining the fun of the game. Quit tryharding. It's a public match. And it's just, there's pretty much no casuals anymore, dude. And I know I said like 70% of us are casual, but that number is slowly and slowly shrinking. Or at least the amount of people who pick up games and immediately want to be the best in the world at them is just growing. It's growing so fast that we can't do anything about it. So anyways, if you guys did happen to enjoy this video, feel free to leave a like. Put a comment down below on your opinions on esports. And, yeah. If you want more content about Call of Duty, as that's mainly what I post, or things gaming kind of related like this, feel free to drop a like. Sub to the channel, sorry. Not drop a like, sub to the channel, but you can drop a like if you want to. And, yeah, without that being said, comment your opinions on esports down below, and I'll see you guys a little later. Peace out, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.